All right, all right, all right. Here we go. We're going to get right into this. We're going to hit a couple balls. It's late. It is way too late. And we need to get a move on here if we're going to start playing some golf. So we are going to play 36 holes tonight. We're going to go to Hawktree, which is out in North Dakota. And we're going to play Lake Geneva Country Club in Wisconsin. I have been to Lake Geneva. It is beautiful. And it's interesting because everywhere you look online, this is probably one of the courses that they're demoing the most, which is really interesting. So we're going to go ahead and get rolling here in a second. Just going to blow my nose, figure out my life, and then we're going to hit some damn golf shots. Hopefully some good ones. Focus tonight is going to be 1,000,000% on our driver. So here we go. We're going to really focus on our driver tonight. I think we probably got pretty darn close. Believe it or not, in our last round, I think for those of you guys that were around on last stream, we probably hit, God, how many balls did we hit off the tee on 18? We hit oodles. We're going to actually hit some shots with the 54. I'm breaking out a new sleeve. I think the days of hitting Pro Vs on the out here are completely toast. We are not going to do that anymore. The balls go way too fast in terms of the durability, and I'm not about to have that. It's going to become really expensive really fast. So we are going with the Costco special from here on out. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay, let's just hit some 54 degrees here. I'm not even going to worry about like the ball being set up correctly for these warm-up shots. This is more just to get the body loose. Okay. These are just going to be some 54s poked out there. Eventually get it out to 100 yards, but if it gets to 100, great. If not, no big deal. Focus on the launch angle. We want to be sub 30. 29, good. So that's really our target for these warm-up shots here, is to drive it low. Low and on the line is what we want. Distance doesn't matter. We're just moving our body. These are all fat as hell, by the way. That's more like it. Probably going to be a little bit higher. Okay, put a little bit more oomph behind this one here. That was actually an excellent strike of the golf ball. Yep, so that's about right. Just a shade high at 31 degrees. So, no big deal. It's probably going to be even higher. No problemo. Distance-wise is good though. Step right up into it. We don't want to take too much time warming up tonight. That was way too high, good Lord. These are the ones where we really need to focus on driving the golf ball. So I'm actually going to use this and See, am I gonna hit that on my takeaway? Yes, that's gonna be distracting as all hell. I was gonna say I could use that as my guide to make sure that I'm compressing the golf ball. I don't think we need that. And it is so beautiful to start to see that ball turn over. I know it didn't turn over a ton there, but the launch angle for me is so much better there. Let's try and really step on one here. That is kind of what happens when we try and step on one, unfortunately. Caught a little fat. So let's try that again. Not to step on it, but smooth contact, hands in front of the ball at impact. That's the one there. That's the one there. Leaking a little right, no big deal. Distance is good. Launch angle still towards the top end of the window. Probably want to bring that down about 20. So here we go, let's try it on this one. That's the golf shot there, guys. Little low draw with the 9-iron. And 20 degrees of launch, which is beautiful. We're getting oh so much closer to our actual course distance, which is lovely. So let's hit some 6-irons here. And the nice thing about this is, I don't know if you guys have noticed it or not, but I feel like my dispersion has gotten so much better. And I think that's just a product of me playing a shit ton of golf out here. Should be a little bit right. Yeah. Didn't get the toe around. No big deal. Not a great strike of the golf ball. Okay. Ball flight's getting better. It's probably going to be very far left. Yeah. It's going to be smoked. That's entirely too far. We did let our hands get out in front of the body. So we still need to make sure we're moving our body on these. Play a little army golf here. We'll worry about the left, right, center out on the golf course though. We're just moving our body to get ready here. Okay. We're loose now. Time to hit like a course-like shot here. Okay, so we're gonna focus up here. Hit a good 6-iron. Go from there, all right? This will be a course like 6. That's so much better. Nice little draw. Carried at 186, so touch shy. That's okay. Now, the club that I really want to work on. I think we were awfully close last round. And the important thing here is the ball was so far forward that I feel like my hands were so far behind the golf ball. So that is what we're going to try and focus on, is make sure our hands are not behind. See if that ball flight comes down, which it did. It was a little off the toe, so spin rate's probably going to be super low. Yeah, 1200. Okay. We still need to swing hard. We're feel like I'm getting tentative with the driver. Still need to let it rip. Just no spin on it. It's like an absolute like duck. Closed club face is our problem, I think. Okay, that's a good thing. At least we can work on that. So let's try and open the club face a little bit here. Go from there. That should be the one. Absolutely. 280, but it's a bullet. It's our spin. 1600. Launch is 11, so that is actually very close. Very, very close. Try that one more time here. That's the one there, guys. 291 carry with some good rollout. 13 on spin. I mean, swing speed's still not crazy up. We're gonna hit one more here and then go. But that launch angle is so much better. And I mean so much better. Here we go, big ball here. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got stuck on that one. That ball is, if we're hitting it from New Hampshire, where we are right now, that ball might end up in London. We're only offline by, a little bit. Just a little bit here. Okay. Try again. That might be the golf ball. Yeah, we just don't, maybe we don't have the juice tonight. Swing speed, 114, we're down, that's okay. Let's get out of here. Enough of this range stuff. It's time to play. The good news is most of those shots were absolutely doable. Where is Hawktree? Hawktree, I know absolutely nothing about this golf course beside the fact that it is in North Dakota. So it looks hard. That looks really hard. Looks beautiful though. Do we have enough gusto? I think we do. Let's try it. Let's whip out some new golf balls for this, at least for the tee shot. And then we'll put them back away. And we'll rotate through these for our tee balls. Okay? So here we go, guys. We are going to play 18 holes at Hawktree, 18 holes at Lake Geneva. Our rule of our channel is we do not shoot 80. We have, unfortunately, shot 80 on this. This golf course looks really narrow, which should test our driver pretty good. So we get to test what we were just working on the range. Here we go. Let's see what happens tonight, guys. Well, I'd say that works. Ball speed, club head speed, 114. Spin a little low, that's okay. Ball flight was fantastic. We've got a fantastic look at birdie here. Right off the rip. So, I'm gonna find that 58-degree wedge, get a sip of water, because we're zoinked. Up 7 feet, plays 74 yards. I do need to clean the grooves. I've hit so many stinking wedge shots the last couple nights that these puppies are getting a little dirty. Okay. Here we go, guys. Let's see if we can start out on the right foot. Make birdie on 1. 74 yards. Very straightforward pitch shot here. Here we go. A little deep. A little deep. Launch at 34. Close enough, or at least closer. Par off the first. Second hole. There we go. There's some more yardage. Okay. Not going to adjust that line at all. That looks good to me. Okay. Ball a little bit further back in our stance than what we've been used to. Here we go. Big tee ball. Yeah. We missed it. Definitely missed it a little bit. But it's going to be high with no spin. That's like a knuckle bomb. Yeah, 17 with 1200 spin. Well, we must be at some sort of elevation here because that is pretty deep. Now the question is, can we get this all the way there? I think we try it. Let's hit a pitching wedge. And so this is going to take a pretty good strike to get it there from this distance. But I think we can absolutely make it possible. Here we go. Flight down a pitching wedge. Let's go. I think I pulled it. Yeah, we pulled that big time. Oh, shoot. Distance, though, 146. So we absolutely got it there, but not in line whatsoever. So we've got a rather difficult chip shot here to start us off. Well, I guess it's not too difficult if we think about it. I'm going to go just left there. It should be good. 16 yards. Looks like it's running away from us, right? Okay. So 16 yards. Carry this about 7. Should be good to go. Okay, that'll do just nicely. Just nicely? Can't talk tonight, apparently. Just fine. How about that? Just fine. All right. Even through 2. Moving on to our first par 3 of the night. 170 yards, but that is, wow, what a freaking golf shot that is. Plays like 144. This golf ball is going to be in the air for an eternity. So let's flight down a 9. Really focus on our ball strike and go from there, okay? So we're gonna hit a full 9-iron here. Flight it down, here we go. I think that's left. It's definitely left. Is that pin high-ish though? Swing was close. I've got no clue here. I can't see squat. So it doesn't look like we have much green. This is a rather difficult one to check here. It looks like it's miles downhill. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm gonna put you guys on mute. I gotta take this call. My wife was very concerned. Our son lost his first tooth today, and she thinks that I'm going to forget the tooth fairy duties. Okay, there we go. Couldn't see squat on that. That was just going off a feel. But good up and down for par. Okay, what do we got next here? So, well, as you guys know, historically, this is not a fun shot for me whatsoever. I think we trust it, guys. I think we double down on the driver tonight. We focus on hitting good shots. That's really what we're working on. We want to drive one here. I think the further up we carry, the better, so that's good. Here we go. Let's bomb one here. That's going to be right. Yeah. Just hang in there, golf ball. Don't get behind that tree. Ooh, I think we're in trouble. I think we're in trouble. Still not driving it. And I think, yeah, we are dead to rights here. So this is going to hit the tree. This is a hit and hope here, guys. I don't know what this golf ball is going to do. So we're going to punch it low. Hopefully it just gets through the tree. Let's see. Okay. Is that a great shot? No. By any means, absolutely not. But we were giving ourselves a chance to get up and down here. So we got 58 yards coming out of the rough. Let's see if we can't hit a higher and softer one with some spin here, okay? So let's see what we got. Let's see what kind of game we got here. Apparently not enough game. Honestly, it was pretty close. We did not swing hard enough. That's for darn sure. And we kind of, did I put the mic back? I did put the mic back on, sorry. And we kind of screwed ourselves there. We got to get up and down for bogey here. 12 yards down 5 feet. So let's play one soft. Whoa, that took a left-hand turn. That had some pretty severe slope on it. Well, we got up and down for bogey. Sort of shot ourselves in the foot off the tee, putting it behind that tree. Please tell me we got another downhill one. Wow, what a pretty looking golf course though, holy hell. I mean, this is incredible. All right, driver. Let's give this one a proper swing here. Here we go. Big swing, let it rip. That is pretty good. Can't tell. Let's see the spin and everything here. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Wow, that is severely uphill. So we got 232 yards going right back up the hill here, playing miles longer than it actually is. So let's hit hybrid. And I'm actually going to aim, see if this works. Does this work? Yeah, okay. We're going to aim out to the right, hit a draw. See if we can't chase one up there close. Here we go. That's going to be pretty good, guys. Oh, little deep. Little deep. Great swing. Great swing, just a touch long. But that looks like it's very fast. And it breaks quite a bit to our right. Let's go ahead and set up here. What is it, like a 12-yard shot, I think is what it said? Okay. So again, we probably want to be delicate. Just slide underneath it. Carry it about 5 yards. Here we go. Okay, we'll take that from there. That's a pretty tough shot. Gets us back to even par. So, that's good. That's good stuff. All right, back to even through 5 holes. This looks inviting. How close can we get you, golf ball? Okay, we're gonna hoist one up in the air here. On that line, see what we can do, okay? So let's give this one everything we got in the tank tonight. Okay, here we go. Everything we have right here. That ball's hit pretty darn good. Sit. Sit, 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 sit. All right. Ball will be a little bit higher on the launch there. Not too much higher though. Not moving the club head terribly quick at 114. But, again, I will most certainly sacrifice a little bit of club head speed for hitting the ball straight, because we have not done that at all. So here we go, 71 yards, pitch shot. Here we go. We tugged it, and we did not hit it hard enough. That's a waste of a pretty good tee shot, guys. 30 yards from that distance is no bueno. No bueno. But par's a par. Walk out of there with one. Wow. What do we have here? Okay. Plays like 308. Believe it or not, that is going to be the line that we take. Okay. So it's 346 yards to that line, which sounds a ton, but we are down 100 feet. So it really says it plays like 312. If it ends up there, that is spectacular. So here we go. Let's crank one here. We hit it pretty darn good, guys. So we cut off a ton. Spin rate's still too low. Too low. I think we're getting closer though, because that ball flight is so straight. Okay, 157 yards in on this par 5, so we've got a really good look here. Let's flight down an 8-iron. I'm gonna play a draw. 2 clicks out towards the middle of the green with a draw here. Now that I realize I can do that, here we go. That is as good as I can hit an 8-iron. No. No, I shouldn't have went right. Because that's a 3-putt par. Oh, that's really unfortunate because that was 2 really good shots, if I'm being honest. 2 really good shots. Yeah, but I didn't really... It actually ended up being a straight ball, Brett. Like we hit it pretty darn good. It just, it never turned over. So it ended up being a pretty straight golf ball. Here we go. This is 188 yards. This is going to be a smooth 6-iron. Here we go, guys. That is a pretty golf shot. Be the number. Whoa. Whoa. How far we carry that? 197. Holy cow. That, we might be at elevation here. Because that ball, I mean, I hit it great, but didn't feel like I went all out on a 6. And that went pretty darn far. Okay. So I think we are getting very close with our driver. We're starting to hit fairways, which we have not done since we got the sim. Here we go. Driver time. That's going to be a knuckleball again. That's a gross swing. We screwed that one up pretty good. Yikes. And I think that hill's going to be a problem. Yeah, 1100 on the spin. Tommy John. We got to get that spin rate up. Plays like 161. I am going to hit 8-iron here. This ball is traveling a little bit. I'll click it out. No, we won't click it out. We're just going to flight it down and hit a bullet here. Same swing as that 6-iron on the last hole. And this should be great. Brett, how are we doing tonight, buddy? Doing all right? Be the right number. All right, that's a great shot there. 15 feet left. See there, if I played the draw, it would have been perfect. Right, so even par through 9. Hitting some really good golf shots tonight for a change. I feel like we're kind of in control. Mother of God, what are we looking at here? Oi. I say screw it, we try it. We have not had the distance tonight. But if there was ever a time for us to mash one here and get one cranking, this is it. So here we go. Let's step on this. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Here we go. Let's crank this golf ball here. Give it a good whack. Oh, no. I feel like we're getting a little short on our backswing. So let's try that again. Turnover. It is, but is it enough? Did we hit it hard enough? Oh, we did. Golf shot. Golf shot. The freaking spin rate is so damn low, though. These are like absolute knuckle bombs. It's like, holy shit. Okay, that pin is all the way in the back. Let's hit a cut 4. Okay, we haven't tried to hit a cut shot in a while. So let's try one here. So let's start at 1 click left. Okay, we're gonna bleed a cut in there and go from there. Oh, is she gonna work? Come back, honey. Ah. So we just missed it. We just pulled it a little bit, but the ball flight is still pretty darn good. Golf ball rolled into the only spot where I've got some remaining puddle in here. That looks like a relatively daunting chip shot too, because I don't think you want to be short of that shelf. So, yeah, I'm starting to slow down myself, Brett, where rather than go every single day, I'm going every other day. And it feels a lot better. So 16 yards, let's hit this one pretty high and see if we can get it to sit up on that top shelf for us here. Oh, we hit it too hard. Oh, we flubbed an incredible tee shot and actually a pretty good second shot with a really bad chip. Oh, we got to take advantage of those 5s, man. Those hurt me a little bit inside. Those hurt a little bit inside. Going back up the hill here. Yeah. So let's hit a 2-iron for a change off the tee. We have not hit one tonight. Should be the right club. Give us a pitching wedge in. So 358. So if we hit this, we still might be able to get within wedge range here for us. Let's try it out. That is as good as I can hit a 2-iron, guys. Back up that hill. 240 uphill. Should be an excellent launch. Higher a little bit for this club, but for me that's good. This is a tricky number. So here's where I would love, the whole reason I bought this golf club, this 50 degree, was for this shot in real life. Like 125 yards for me is, 125 is like the max I could hit a 52. And it was like a stretch, right? So I'd hit it, have a ton of spin on it, it would rip backwards. But if I hit pitching wedge, I just never got the ball online. I would always just pull it or do something funky with it. So the whole reason I wanted to get this 50 degree wedge was for this shot here. So here we go, let's try it. I don't think I have enough on it. Now we hit it a smidge fat. So it's okay. It's unfortunate though, because that's a pretty good green light there with wedge in our hands. Well, that's a fun looking golf shot. Carry that ridge and watch it go a mile. Does that sound right? Let's see here. So it looks like everything slopes down from here. So that's 300 yards. For the love of God, can we get some spin on a golf shot? Like, I don't know what I need to do to get spin on a golf shot, but let's try it here. So let's try and really hammer one out there. Here we go. Oh, that ball is absolutely tattooed, just left, unfortunately. I think that's actually, like, numbers wise going to be pretty, yeah, that is, oh, okay. Throw the result out, like where we went left. But in terms of spin rate, launch angle, ball speed, club head speed, like that is so much better. Like so much better. I know we missed left, but a huge reason we got this sim was to work on some things. And I feel like that is actually very close. Like very close. Hey, Zach. Welcome back, buddy. Yeah, remember you were in here the other night where we were sitting there just like launching it at 17 degrees all night. So I think we found we're getting close. All right, this is the same, it says 25 plays like, right? So this is redemption for the last iron. So here we go. Oh, that's going to be so far right and miles in the air. That's a horrible, we don't talk about that one. That deserves to be a 3-putt. We take bogey. That shot we do not talk about. That was so bad. We came so far out of that golf shot. Man, what a golf hole that is. Good Lord. This whole course has been insane. So 217. We're going to try that same cut 4-iron, guys, because I think it's the right distance. I'm not going to move one click left. We're going to hit a cut that starts left of the pin here, okay? So here we go, cut 4-iron. Let's see what we got tonight. I should have started a click left. Distance wasn't horrible. And honestly, if you think about that golf hole, 214, water all the way down the left-hand side, that's actually a really good, like, if you're on a golf course, that's a great spot to miss. On a sim, it feels a little bit disappointing. Where the hell's my mouse? But in real life, if you had this chip shot to get up and down for par, nobody's saying a thing to you. Okay, so it runs away a little bit, 15 yards. Wait on the front foot, drive it in there, carry it about 6, let it release out. I crushed it. Sit. Okay, we got lucky. Got lucky, stayed within the gimme range. I felt like I absolutely murdered that golf ball. But par on that hole, we take it. Now, holy shit. That puppy's tight, guys. So we're going to go down the right. I want to hit that same exact golf shot that we did on the last hole. If I can draw it down the right side, that same kind of swing, we're going to be in a really good spot. It's a tight one, so we don't really have any room for error here, but I think we've got it. Here we go. Yeah, we left the toe so far open. Is that wetlands? No, it's just caca. Oh. Yeah, that was not a good swing. We hit that off the toe. Yeah. No good. Now, here's where, unfortunately, because of what the settings I've got, I think I can get there, but I kind of want to hit the shot anyways. So let's hit 4-iron. Easy. We're not going to try and kill this. We're not going to try and kill this at all. Should be plenty of club to get there. Here we go. Stay right. Stay down. Ooh. Oh. Whew. That's kind of a gift. We're not going to talk about that. That's golf gods right there. We're 1 over par, so we kind of need that gift. The fact that that sat after coming across the cart path hot like that is very fortunate. Very fortunate. So here we go. Let's lift one up in the air a little bit here. Weight on the front foot. Carry it about 19 yards, should be good. No, Tommy. Yeah, 2 yards short would have been perfect. We carried it 21. We needed that 19 carry. The 19 was the right number. Oh, not taking advantage of the par 5s is killing us tonight. But I mean, good God, these holes. So rather than try and hit a soft 4, I think the play here, guys, actually, let me just do one tick right. We're going to try and flight a 5-iron down, land it on the middle of the green, and let it release. I think that's the correct play for this golf shot. I don't think we want to chase the back pin. If it gets back there, fantastic. If not, no big deal. That is hit so stinking good. I mean, that is an unbelievable golf shot. Carry that 209 with a 5-iron. That might be one of the better golf shots that I've had. Oh, mama. I mean, that is, like, this is death, right? Like, it's absolutely death. And I actually can't hit it short enough. Being perfectly honest with you, like, I can't. Because I'd have to take something off of a driver, which I really do not feel comfortable doing. So, because for reference, when I try to hit a big cut driver, the way I set up and the way I finish, my golf club actually gets really close to my garage door motor. And I value not shattering that or my driver over me trying to have an ego and try and hit every shot onto the green. So we're going to hit 2-iron here. We need to work on this club anyways, so here we go. Is it the prettiest golf ball? No. Will it work? Absolutely. So a little bit off the toe, a little drawy. Again, numbers-wise, it's going to look fine, but it was pretty far downhill, so that wasn't nearly as good as the last one. Not nearly as good. But this is kind of the wedge game special. So our wedge skills assessment, this is where one should hopefully transfer over. So 60 yards, we want to land this about 55 and have it release a little bit. Should be a good shot for us here. Here we go, 55 carry. We're close. Will we carry it? 50. So again, I mean, if we hit it 5 more yards, that was the correct number for us to carry it. And it would have been really nice. But we just missed our spot by a little bit. Man, I feel like I'm having deja vu with these par 3s, guys. I feel like everyone is the same. So rather than take something off a 4, I want to hit that same 5-iron that we hit on the last par 3. Carry 209 is the number here. So here we go. Let's try that same exact swing, guys. Hit it pretty good. Is it enough? Oh, it's so close. It's still a really good strike. Yeah, these par threes are not easy, Zach. It's, I mean, so we play everything tipped out, so it's kind of expected that we're going to have some pretty good challenges on the threes, and even like not really a lot of breaks on the par fours. So it's to be expected a little bit. All right, so here we go. We want to carry this just into the net in our sim. It should be the perfect carry for the course. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Now, this is like the ultimate redemption on this last hole. Okay? We've got a par 5. It's uphill, and it's 566. So, second shot's going to be an animal. Tee shot. I don't think we can carry that. No way in hell. So that means trouble is definitely in play off the tee here with that bunker left. So we got to hit a pretty good golf shot. Let's really try and drop it on the inside slot here and give this one a pretty good whack. Oh, golf ball go far. It's left. No. Really? It didn't go that far. Let me see numbers. Launch 13. It's the freaking spin rate. Man. Why? Why, guys? What am I doing there? Lost my tee. Went flying. Oh, there it is. I feel like I cannot generate that spin rate that we're looking for. And it's kind of frustrating because like that doesn't feel bad, right? Doesn't feel bad. All right, so let's hit a nice smooth 5-iron here, nothing crazy. Focus on impact. Okay. Should be good. Now, we're gonna have a really nice look at a birdie here. Okay, so it's gonna play probably about 105, 103. So we do get to hit our 54 degree, which we were working on a little bit on the range, trying to hit a 105-yard shot. So this should be a really good number for us. We just have to execute, because I would love to shoot. I would love to shoot even par. So here we go. Did I hit it hard enough? I don't think so, guys. Nope. Strike was pretty good. I just I didn't hit it hard enough. The launch was great. Everything about it was good. I just didn't hit it hard enough. So that's 18 holes down. So we went to North Dakota for the first round. Second round, we're going to Lake Geneva Country Club in Wisconsin. And let's see if we can get under par. So we're 1 over on the night. Our best round, absolutely not, but we've got another 18 to play. Lake Geneva, where are you? Is this it? Yeah. So this is a really short course, if I'm not mistaken. Lake Geneva, if you guys are, 1 over is fine. No, there's actually, Zach, I think there might be 2. One of them I almost played because it looked fantastic. I was in between that one and Lake Geneva. I kind of wanted just to come out and play Lake Geneva. Because I've been to Lake Geneva before, but I've never played golf here, but I've walked the lake, and I did probably about, wife and I did, I think we did like a 15-mile walk around the lake when we went up and visited there. So, OB right. So we're not doing that. Here we go. Let's get some spin on the golf ball, and let's crush one here. That's pretty good, guys. That's pretty stinking good. That's a big ball. Spin rate, please be more than 1,600. Come on. Come on, Tommy. But no, I've never played in Michigan in real life or on a sim. We lived in like the North Chicago suburbs for about 1.5 years, and I played a fair amount of golf out there. So I got to play Medina. There's so much great golf in the Midwest. I was like, my little head exploded when I went out and played some of those courses in Illinois. They were unbelievable. Here we go, 76-yard chip shot. Holy shit, Tommy John. What are we doing? What are we doing? That is, oh, I almost, well, you guys can actually see on the club face there. That ball was out here on the toe. That was about 1/3 of the way on the groove, which explains a lot as to why that ball just ran like hell. Okay. So, this looks like fair one just to blast away here. Let's see if we can do that same swing as we did on the last hole. Yeah, Chicago suburbs are fantastic. I was astonished by what I saw when I was there. Here we go. Oh, that's so gross. Get left of that tree. Go hard. Oh boy. What have we done? What have we done? Okay, so this is interesting. 203. On a golf course, I absolutely know what I'm doing here. Let's go here. Right about here, actually. We're going to hit a hook. On the golf courses, it's definitely what I would try. I've not been able to get the ball to actually move this far left on the simulator. So here we go. Let's try it. She ain't coming back. Yeah. Yeah, it was subpar. I gotta figure out I don't know what real mystery for me here was what did I do on that drive? Okay. Nevertheless, we've got a 30-yard pitch shot. Let's try and actually find the club face, unlike the last one. Hit a good pitch shot and get up and down for par here. There we go, just like that. Okay. So we bailed ourselves out there with a pretty good pitch shot, which is good. We needed it. Here we go. This looks like a free rein swing to me. Actually, guys, just to This actually puts us in a really tough spot if we hit driver. It's an awkward tee shot. So let's hit a 2-iron. Let's get some practice with this guy in. We're going to hit 2-iron. That same line should be fine. 250 yards is our target with this club. Here we go. Whoa, golf ball, where are you going? I did not feel like I pulled it that much. That's okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's probably just, I don't know, 125. So we get that redemption shot with the 50. Had this is attempt number 3 on the night. First 2 we left short, but this is definitely the play. So here we go. 50-degree wedge shot. Weight on the left side, drive it in there. That strike was great. Is it enough? No, did not hit it. Did not hit it. Okay, so a little bit high on the launch. That is kind of the story with our wedges. We don't give it quite enough oomph. This looks more driver friendly. Okay, guys, let's think about it here for a second. So we hit a snap hook. We've been hitting it's been actually turning over, which is great because rather than just being a pull, it's actually getting that rotation on it. So let's try it here in terms of our ball position. Give this a whack. Here we go. I think it's going to be, whoa. Okay. Okay. This is one of those ones where that's not right. Did we break a golf ball again? We did not. Okay, so one thing down. I feel like every time, like a 12-degree launch angle left, like that, for me, that ball flies dead straight, right? So that does not at all indicate what I did with the swing. That launch is banana lands left. Like I went through that tree left. Like on my screen, I would effectively have to like hit it on that line. And it's not even remotely close. I feel like every time we try and crank up yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? So like, I know when I hit it left, right? Like those last couple of hooks were definitely left. Like I will admit that for forever. But that to me there is like eons left. And I actually hit that pretty darn good. That's the same kind of swing. Like where that ball flew on the screen, right? Which, okay, I can see a little bit left, that's fine. Ball speed at 173 with 114 on the club is good. We hit that solid. So I think part of and I wonder, I probably would do it, right? Like if we've got a shut club face, definitely, obviously a pull, but it probably would rip off the spin too, right? But it would also probably cause it to go lower, which we have not had an issue with. I'm really struggling to find that slot with the driver. Here we go, 87 yards with the 58 degree. Here we go. Wedge assessment game here. That's a pull. That's definitely a pull. Yeah, we kind of deserve that. That wasn't a great strike. That was not a great strike. But it's a nice little easy chip shot. This shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, it does break pretty good to the right. Or left, Tommy. That's your other right. All right, just a nice little easy bump here. Okay. There we go, up and down. I feel like we're getting closer with the driver. It's just, I'm sitting here. I thought that said par 5. It's a par 3. Glad we didn't pull out driver. That would have been a mistake. 190 yards. This is going to be a smooth 6. I feel like my mat's sliding on me too. All right, here we go. We're going to hit a smooth 6 iron here. Nothing crazy. Choke down just a smidge, I think, and hit that low piercing shot here. Oh, that's going to be low and left and gross. Ooh. I can't blame Sim on that one. That is 100% me. That was exactly what happened on the swing, unfortunately. That was horrific. Absolutely horrific. All right, so let's go. Left a little bit. We're going upstairs with this one. 32 yards, probably want to carry it about 26 would be my guess. Here we go. Yeah, 26 would have been right. 3 more yards there would have been perfect. And we kind of, we absolutely choked on that one, guys. That's okay. That's golf gods, because I don't really deserve a par after that that tee shot there. So here we go, 10 yards. Let's pitch it up and in. Get out of here with par. Give it a chance to go in. Oh, almost. Almost. That was a really good shot. Really good shot. Gave it a chance. That would have been getting away with one in a heartbeat there. Now, can we carry that tree? It's probably our line. Let's see. Let's try and crank one up in terms of the swing speed here. Let's not close down the club face like a moron here. So if we think about it, that's where we want our face. Don't close it up. Here we go. Let one rip. Well, what's interesting is it's probably a lot closer in terms of spin rate. I hit it really thin. What's the spin? Okay, so 3,300 on a 13-degree launch. Is it a horrible shot? No. It's absolutely fine. Is it a little spinner? Absolutely. But spinners go in the fairway, and power draw hooks don't go in the fairway. So here we go, 118 yards. This is our, make sure we got the 50 degree out. Let's drive one in here with the 50. Here we go. It's a perfect number. Oh, that was a great strike. Be the right number. Okay. That's absolutely a good result. We'll take that all day. Launched a little bit high, just a little bit. That's okay. Finally a par 5. I've been dying for a par 5. Okay, so it looks like we got hazard to the right. Trees tight left. So again, ball position, club face, don't hood it on the setup here. That's the right way to hold your club, dummy. There we go. Let's let one rip. Nope, not on that one, guys. I mean, it's gonna be fine, but we hit that miles off the toe. So spin rate's gonna be low again, 1500. Club head speed, we're really struggling to move the club head tonight. 113. Yeah, mama, here we go. We can give this one a proper whack. So let's go 2 clicks right with the hybrid. We're gonna hit a draw in there with our hybrid. My mat is sliding again on me. Here we go. We're gonna hit a draw in there. This should be a great number. 245 with the hybrid is perfect. Here we go, guys. I didn't get all of it. Did not get all of it. That is going to be a really gross looking shot. Oof. 34 yards. We've got our work cut out for us here. So let's go, let's play it legit. We'll go with like a 54 here. So a little bit more loft. And play a little check runner up there with a 54. We didn't carry it far enough. The idea was good, just didn't quite execute it. Didn't quite execute it, and that's okay. Par, we're still at 1 over. 2 over for the day. Here we go. We're coming up to the lake. That is beautiful out that way. I want to hit driver. I think we can get some more driver practice in here. So let's try and drive this low. Get some spin on the golf ball. Yeah, that line's okay. Here we go. Again, nice square club face. Let's let one rip. No. No, that ball might be wet. Oh, it's close. Oh, do we have a shot around that tree? It's going to be close as well. Do we? Please? Oh, not really. Not really. Actually, let me take a look at those numbers real quick. Okay, so we were high on the spin. That makes sense. We hit it a little low on the face. So that makes a little bit of sense. We got to drive this ball up there. 100 yards. Ooh, but we've got that bunker. So let's go 1 left. See if we can do this. Nope, wrong way. There we go. So we're going to go there. I'm going to try and drive it low. We'll do a 9-iron. It's not the shot we wanted when we hit our tee ball. So let's drive a 9-iron in there. If it goes pin high left, that's fine. Here we go. Oh, that was actually really close. I think if we carry that another like 2-3 yards, we're probably in business. But unfortunately, we're not in business. So here we go. We got 24 yards. We're going to try a different shot. Same kind of shot though, but we're just going to use a different wedge. We're going to go with a 50 and drive it down. Here we go. I can't get myself to hit the chip shots hard enough, guys. So that's 2 over through 8. Not good. Not good. We end on a par 3 right on the lake, which is beautiful. Down the hill. Got the docks there and a nice clubhouse in the background. 178. It's going to be an 8-iron. So here we go. My mat's sliding on me, sorry. Okay. So let's hit our 7. Nice, full, smooth 7. Should be perfect. Here we go. It's going to be right, I think. No, no. Probably not enough juice, though. We hit it off the toe and a little fat. Yeah. Yeah, ball strike wasn't there on that one, guys. Seems to be a common theme, though, when I play 36 holes. So what do we got? 18 yards up the hill. Looks like it's pretty left. At least initially that's where we want to go. So let's drive a 54 into the hill. Let it skip up there. Should be able to be pretty aggressive with this shot. Just like that. There we go. Okay, so we escape with a par after a pretty crummy tee shot. We're going to get a sip of water here with 9 holes to go. We're leaking fluid a little bit. That's okay. .190 yards. This is a full 6. Focus on the strike. We'll go out 1 click to the right, play a draw in there. With the 6-iron should be perfect. So here we go. We're going to hit 6 with a little bit of a draw. Should be the perfect club for this shot. I think that's miles left. Yeah, it is. We overdid it. Yeah, I'm just getting a little bit lazy here, guys. I feel like we're a little out of sequence. Getting a little bit too handsy. And body's slowing down and we're just not executing. That's okay. We can scramble around a little bit here. So let's get up and down. We got 18 yards here. Carry it about 14. There we go. Can always make do with a decent short game when you're not hitting the ball good. So there we go, up and down. It's not exciting, it's not sexy by any stretch of the imagination, but ooh, back-to-back 3s, and this is a doozy. 221, plays 218. Let's hit our 4-iron. Let's hit our cut. So we're gonna go 1 click left, start it out that way. Let's try and rip a low cut in there with a 4-iron. Here we go, guys. That's a pretty good ball. Oh, we overdid it. We overdid it and we did not hit it. We short-sighted the crap out of ourselves. That's a really difficult shot right there. So, again, just a little bit out of sequence. Oops, get back your golf ball. Okay. All right, this is a really tough shot. It looks like we have a backstop though. So let's go here. We're gonna hit a flopper. Try and fly it all the way to the hole here. Oh, just a little bit deep. Pulled it a little bit. Probably a little bit heavy, which kicked that toe around. That's a bogey. Okay, wow, these are some narrow golf holes here. That's okay. We need the driving practice. This is a perfect one for us to try. So, let's try and hit a good driver here. Swing speed up, don't get lazy. And let's let one rip here, guys. Here we go. There we go. There we go. I feel like spin's going to be a little bit better there. 1600 still. And our swing speed's still down. Oh. It's killing me, guys. That really like hurts me inside. The fact that that's all we're able to generate. We're normally up around 115. It is a great, result-wise, it's fantastic. I'm purely just looking at numbers here, Zach. All right, 90 yards, let's go. It's gonna be a little short, I think. Yeah, we're just not getting it all the way to the hole. Left the face open, launch angle 38, yep, makes sense. What I want to try and do is, and this is the perfect golf hole for it, Zach. I want to annihilate a golf ball. I want 117 plus on the swing speed. And I want it to just I want like a 310 carry. I just want to see it once tonight. All right, that's our goal here. All right, so we want a 310 yard carry. Let's absolutely cut loose on a golf ball here. Let's see what we got, guys. I think we did. Now, is it the greatest result? No. I think we got our 310 carry, or close to it. Club head speed at 119. Spin was up. That is so much closer. Now, is it the result we wanted? Absolutely not, right? Like it's kind of gross over here. But the swing was so much closer. What was the launch on that? Is that miles too high? 15. Okay, so that's much closer, actually, to what we want. Let's try and draw oh God, this is gross, guys. Don't try this one at home. So it's interesting, this is 44 and a half. So it's not quite like super long, but it's not super short either. 44 and a half, 44 and a quarter. Well, it's because and I think the swing speed helped with the spin rate as well. Here we go. Let's rope hook a 5-iron here. Run like you stole something. Come on. It's close. And I really think on that one it was due to the swing speed. And that might be part of my problem is I'm not delivering the head with enough speed, so it ends up being like the spin's just down because I'm not moving it the way I should. Okay. We really need a birdie here. What are we on? We're on 13. We're 3 over par. We need a birdie. So what that means, I'm going to try and crank driver the rest of the round. See if I can reproduce that over and over, Zach. 18-yard pitch shot. Here we go. All right, that's one. That's one. God, we needed that. Did we have any birdies in the first round? I don't know if we did. We hit the ball really well. We just didn't make any birdies. Again, this course is fairly open, so it looks like I can do the same kind of swing here. Guys, so we're gonna cut loose. Again, we want 118 on the swing. Let's see if we can do it. Here we go. Well, I think we did the swing speed part. The line part we did not do. Get on the tee box. The spin's going to be down again. Yeah, 118 on the swing. Okay. We're getting closer. We're closer. Zach, we're getting there. We'll straighten that out here on the next couple holes. Pitching wedge. We're just going to continue to we'll treat it like a speed training session. Make sure our numbers are good. 130, this is a full pitching wedge. All right, let's keep the body moving. Keep the body moving here. We did. That's a much better swing with the club there. We actually delivered the club with some speed. And what do you know? We got another birdie. All right. Now, the drive was not deserving of a birdie, but that shot certainly was. It's back-to-back. Back-to-back jacks. And we get a 5 par. Okay, we on a little heater here. We can absolutely carry that creek. That's what we tell ourselves in our head here, guys. I'm going to start at 1 click right. Actually, we'll go 2 clicks right. We're going to hit a high draw. Try and really bomb this one, okay? That creek is not in play. We are going to carry that creek. 1,000,000%. That's what we need to tell ourselves. Here we go. I hit it really hard, and we did not carry the creek. We're short. Okay. Spin was higher. Oh, we're getting close, guys. Just too much side spin, but we're getting closer. How much do we have left in? 280? Yeah, we're not getting there. We're not getting there. But that's so much closer, guys. We're getting close. I think let's go 2 clicks right. Give ourselves some room. We'll hit a draw around that tree. No problem with a 6-iron here. And we'll go from there. All right. So let's try and hit a draw. Nice high draw here. It's a pretty ball. It's a pretty ball there. And we got ourselves a chance for the turkey here. We can get the turkey. We're sitting at 100 yards, is that right? Plays 101. We got a chance here, guys. This is a legitimate chance. So we're going to take out our 54-degree wedge, flight one down, really flight one down here. Should be the perfect number. Here we go. That's going to be pretty good. Just a little bit short. Launch angle was good. All right, so that was closer. We just didn't hit it hard enough. Just didn't quite hit it hard enough. 1 over par. Coming into 16. Place 39. Let's hit a 9-iron. Wherever she's hanging out. All right. Come on, we can get a birdie here. 3 holes to do it on, we can definitely do it here. Let's go. 9-iron, good number. We pulled it a little bit. Oh. Froze on me there, gave me a good scare. I was sitting there like, no. The pull gave us the extra distance there. It was close. Here's a positive, we get to freaking whale on driver again. So let's do that same swing, 2 clicks right. Let's hit that big high draw in there. Tees in my pocket. Let's give this a nice healthy whack here, guys. Swing speed, spin up, face not closed on an address. Here we go. Oh, we did it. Did we overdo it? Just a little bit. Pretty good though, guys. That's pretty good. That's much better. Generating some club head speed and it brings the speed up. What did I break? Oh, I'm ripping apart. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Okay. We are making some really good progress on the swing. That is much closer. So let's go, we're going to go 1 click right here. We're going to try and draw a pitching wedge in there. Should be a good number for it. Hit a piercing draw with a pitching wedge. Here we go. Oh, Jesus Christmas. What is that? No, all the progress we just made, we just kicked it down the drain. Oh, what the hell was that, Thomas John? Well, that's no good. And I can't juggle a golf ball, come on. Oh boy. Get back over here. Okay. So, we're going to pretend like that never happened. We just laid up to this number. Let's drive in a 58 here. No. Oh. Takes us to 2 over with 18 coming up. All right, we need a birdie here. 1 over 71 sounds much nicer. So let's go. 2 clicks right, play that draw. Let's see. I don't know if my body has 120 in the tank, guys. But we are most certainly going to try here, okay? So we're going to try and chase 120 on the swing speed. Ball speed, I want to go north of 175. So that means we got to square it up and we got to let loose a little bit. And we got to pummel it here. So here we go. Let's go, guys. Nope, we didn't do it on that one. We didn't quite get that one, guys. What was the swing speed? I think it's like 118. Say 118? Yeah, okay. Maybe my feeling was a little bit off there. That's okay. But 127. Oh, that's a tough number for me. Let's try and hold the face off on a pitching wedge. So, yeah, I mean, it was close, Zach. It definitely was. Here we go. Come on. Oh, that's so frustrating. I did not feel like that ball was going left. Like at all. I felt like that was actually a half decent swing. Man, I want that one over again. Really badly. I feel like that was a much better swing than that. That's okay. We'll make do. Let's get up and down. And I'm actually going to hit a couple. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's south of 11 o'clock. So I'm going to go to the driving range and hit some drivers too. Here we go. Let's go up a little bit with it. Sit. Oh, damn it, Tommy. It's 273s, right? 73 tonight? Ah. Well, we made progress on the back nine. So, what we're going to do here, since I've got a little bit of time, we are going to do some drivers. I'm going to wear myself out doing this, but that's okay. I really want to see if I can generate that speed and hit. These balls should fall like 5 to 10 yards left of that center stripe. So we don't want it to end up on the center stripe. But what we're really focused on is launch under 15, spin above. I want it at 2,000, realistically. Like I want 2,000 spin rate. So this is truly working on driver here. And I do want to see my club path because I have a feeling I'm still over the top. So here we go. That is pretty darn good. Yeah. That's very close. Spin rate was high, which is good. That is, does that say inside 1 degree? How about that? How about that? It's pretty interesting. I don't think I've seen the club head inside once with driver. That should be a pull with a cut. Yep. Okay. Don't think the swing speed was there on that. 115. That smash factor needs to be at 149 or higher. Okay? So, again, that's closer, guys. We're definitely figuring something out here with the driver. What we're figuring out, I don't know, but figuring something out here. So that is pretty much what we were doing on the course, like a toe draw. Okay. Again, smash is a little low. 146. Spin rate looks better. So does the launch angle. Okay. What does that say? Inside 2 degrees. Perfect. Okay. Let's move it to there. There we go. That ball was definitely pieced. Still a little left. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay. Okay. What's the outside? Okay, felt that. That is sliding the ball forwards. That's too much. Too much. Okay. So let's go here. Okay, good neutral face. Here we go. Not on that one, guys. 292 carry. Launch and spin were good. Smash was at 148. How far offline are we there? Where does it say that, puppy? 41 yards offline. Okay, so that's way too much. Again, probably 20 is sort of the magic number we're looking at. 20-yard draw is probably fine for us. Say outside, outside still. Closed club face. That's good to know. Here we go. Ooh, golf ball, where are you going? That was caca. Super low. Okay. Where'd my golf ball go? Hold on, guys. I think it's directly, oh, wow, it's all the way back here, behind my wife's car. Okay. So, the good news is we're getting our spin up, which is nice. We have not seen high spin numbers. All right, so we can actually turn it up a little bit. So let's turn it up a little bit. Still outside. Okay, good to know. That is much closer to what we want, believe it or not. If it ends up on that left target, spin is high though. High spin. Okay. Swing speeds up. Good. At least it is consistent, right? So where the ball is ending up is very consistent. Oh, Thomas. It's a lot of spin. Low on the club face. Yeah, it's way too much spin. Makes sense though. I mean, we hit that very low on the face. Okay, outside what? 0.6 degrees closed face. So, let's go here, see what this gives us. Oh, that's the one. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's like that's the swing that we worked for all night right there. Oh, of course, that's okay. We can do it again. That was the swing we worked for all night right there, that one. There we go. And that's going to be a much shittier version. Yeah, we're starting to get a little tired as we bash driver here. Although 118 on the swing says otherwise. But I feel like we're definitely hanging back on the golf ball. So let's get through to our left side. Here we go. That should be a heel spinner. No, so that means we got our club face wildly shut. What are we doing? Outside? Outside big time, right? 1-8, massively closed face. Okay. So let's pause. Get set up. Now grip the golf club. Get set up. Give it a big old whack here. Okay. That's high and somewhat spinny, right? Yeah, so what's interesting is that ball flight with, if we knock that down 500 on the spin, that's probably another 10 yards that we're missing out on, which is good. So let's go ahead. Again, proper setup here. There we go. I feel like it's still too spinny. Maybe, maybe not. Rolled out a decent amount. 2,200 on the spin. Okay. Closer. But the only problem is, if you look at the tendencies there, that is, okay, outside 3 degrees. So, here we go. Oh, Jesus Christmas. It's going to look a lot better than it actually was. That ball deserved to be 80 yards left. And it's not going to be far, but that's a toe hook. That's a toe hook. All right, swing speed's still up, so let's keep going a little bit here. I'm starting to really sweat. That's what happens when you just bash driver. What is this? 14th driver in a row. I just want one. I want one that's going to keep me coming back. Okay? Here we go. Oh, God, that's so ugly. That is so incredibly ugly. It's so funny that like our spin rate was good, everything was good, but holy shit, that line is atrocious. We had 1400 side spin. Inside, right? Inside with a 4 degrees closed club face. Okay. Here we go. Neutral face. Get through the damn golf ball. That certainly was not it, guys. I feel like we're getting worse here as we go. .119 on the swing, though. Okay. Way outside, right? Yes. And way close. Holy shit. Okay. That was a nice big shoulder turn, though. Ooh. That looks worse than it felt. Okay. Holy shit, my mat is moved so much by me swinging this driver. That's also probably not helping my cause here. Okay. So, our club face, why is it so shut? Why are we so shut? Still outside? Yeah, we're still over the top. Okay. Here we go. That's the one. That's the golf shot there. That's kind of the one that we've been looking for all night. Yeah. Okay. Now the question is, can you do it again? Can I do it 2 in a row? We're still outside, right? Yeah, 1-7. Okay. Let's try it again. Here we go. It's not far off, guys. Not far off. Spin was too high. Okay. Closer. That ball is definitely in play as opposed to those, you can see those nasty left balls there. Here we go. Try it again. Yes. Yes, 1,000,000 times. Yeah. I mean, that is, in terms of like optimization, guys, anytime you see a smash over 1.5, that means the ball is jumping off the club face compared to the club head speed. So 2,000 spin rate is exactly where I want it, which is why it carried so stinking far. What's really interesting, and I'll tell you what I'm doing here to sort of feel this. What's really interesting is, for me, just missed it. We've had this nasty pull, and what I'm doing is actually I'm trying to make sense of it in my head as to like what's going on. We've been rolling the hands over a ton, and I think what it is, part of it is, I've been trying to weaken my grip, but it's opening my shoulders. And my whole life I have played with a like nasty strong grip, right? So I am going with a strong grip, both right and left hand, with a square face, so my shoulder is closed as hell on the front, right? So let's give it a whack. It's going to be off the heel, should spin right. Yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but is it in play compared to those left balls? Absolutely it is. And it seems to, which it's wild that by me strengthening my grip, the ball is not going left, which makes no sense at all, I know, but I feel like we're delivering the club so much better. Oh my God, that ball is absolutely destroyed. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's really hard to argue with that. I'm getting a little tired, which is why the club head speed's going down. So let's try and crank one up with that grip. I bet you I can chase one out there 310 yards on the carry. So let's see, and then we'll sort of talk through it a little bit, see if I can make any sense of what's going on here. Nope. What's crazy though is that ball's not going left. Like a super strong grip, I hit it off the toe. How are we delivering the club head square? How? How are we doing that? Try again. Ah, get out of here. Again though, like, in terms of misses, that is way better than what we were missing earlier in this range session where we were pulling it 50 yards left. Okay, so that one we hit massively off the bottom of the club. Let's square one up here and see if we can't get it to fly. Yeah, baby. That's good. That's good. That 2000 spin, for some reason, I don't know what's going on with that. Chat, what do you think? Why? I feel like I typically have a very good understanding of my golf swing, but what's really interesting here is we have strengthened our grip massively. And our everything is optimized at this point. Like in terms of our spin, we're launching it higher. We'll work on that. Yuck. It's crazy though, it's freaking straight. And like we did not hit that ball good, which is evident by the spin rate because we hit it off the toe by 1,000 miles. But it's straight. We're delivering the club face super square. Okay, here we go. That might be the drive of the night. It never left that center stripe, did it? Swing speed's coming down, which means we're getting a little tired. But the fact that now like it's so interesting, and maybe that's what it is when I'm setting up and I have a more neutral grip, my shoulders are open, I'm coming over the top with a closed face. When I strengthen it, my left shoulder goes up, right shoulder falls back. Yeah, no, it feels so much better, Abram, but what's interesting is like I am going with a insanely strong grip to get there, right? And that's a little high, hit it off the toe. But yeah, it makes sense. What's interesting though, Abram, is like I'm delivering it so much better with a super strong grip, which doesn't make a heap of sense, but here we are. Yeah, that one was piss poor the whole way. Throw that one out. I don't know, that was just, we don't talk about that one, guys. There is zero release of that club whatsoever. Yeah, 5 degrees open, that makes sense. That's a great question. I feel like I do hit pretty aggressively up on the ball. Okay, we're getting a little squirrely here. I'm going to go with about 3 more swings, I think. Even though that's not terrible. I mean, club head speed's coming down. We're getting a little bit tired. Let me get a sip of water here. Yeah, and that might be why, is I've always played with a super strong grip. So let's try it here. We're going to try and hammer this one. This is going to be all out, okay? Yeah. I mean, a 296 carry with a cut. Little bit high on the spin, high on the launch. Got stuck a little bit. Yeah, I have always played with a super strong grip, Abram. All right, we've hit 31 drivers. Jesus Christ. Sorry for my language. That is a lot of drivers, guys. Okay, here we go. Let's hit 3 more drives. Oh, that's a shame. Come on, Skytrak. We're getting it towards the end of the night here. I don't got much left in the tank. You gotta let me have a bone here. We hit that low off the face. We're losing steam. Yeah, 114 on the swing. Okay, rewind. I'm going to take a sip of water. We're going to hit 2 more drives. I'm getting sore here. But the ball flight now with driver is we're getting straighter. Oh, God. Here we go. Nice loose grip. Cut it loose. Tommy. I mean, we've played 36 holes of golf, and now we've hit 33 drivers. We are working on our driver. We need to figure this thing out. I want to get rid of all those first shots. Forget those from my memory. Here we go. Here we go. It's kind of gross, but it's going to work just fine. That honestly didn't deserve that far. It was like a knuckle bomb again. 1400 spin. All right, this is it. Driver 35. I'm going out with a bang. Let me know, how far do we think we're going to get this one? What do we think? Do we think we have another 320 in the bag? Or are we going to hit a spinner and hit it crappy? This is it. This is the final one. I really want to end on a good one. 305 carry. Zach, if I hit a 305 one, I would be pumped, brother. Here we go. Let's try. We'll give it everything we got. Here we go. Let one rip, Tommy. That might have it, Zach. It's going to be close. Oh! I mean, that is as good as I can hit a golf ball right now. 304 carry, launching 15, 1900 spin, 119 on the swing speed. For a shot, probably 100 on the night. If I can only do that. I did. I didn't let anything hang out there. So it was we're still just a little bit over the top. But that's a really good swing. That's the one to end on. Now, I need to remember that one. That's the one that we want to carry with us when we play, because that thing had some good rollout, only 134 left spin. So that ball was tattooed. 74 on the ball speed. I think it's 50 degrees in here now. If we get the temp in here up a little bit, I need to get back in the gym. That's one thing that'll help me out a ton. But I feel like we're definitely getting some more golf stamina by we hit 35 drives tonight. I'm kind of curious, and we'll see. So let's go back to the screen here. Let's quit. And I'm going to switch over to this. Hopefully it kept it. It did. Perfect. History. Let's go here. I want to get rid of, like the first 10 or 15. I feel like we were so far off at the beginning of this. Even that, I mean, that dispersion is so ungodly horrible, right? So let's look at like our last 10. We did figure it out at some point, right? Even that's pretty poor. That's still pretty bad. We'll get there, guys. I promise. I promise we'll get there. That last one was a lot closer. If I could figure out how to deliver the club head like that, I would, yeah, no shit, it'd be pretty good, right? Hitting it 325 and straight, right? That's all I got time for tonight. I'm gassed. That is, oops, no, I don't want to export it. We played 36 holes tonight. So if you look at the course play, what we shoot? We shot 73, 73, which is pretty good. Last night was what, 70, 76 at 2 US Open courses. So we're bringing the score down, which is fantastic. That 82 at Congressional. At some point, guys, we're going to get redemption there. We have to get redemption there. Abu Dhabi we love. And that's the other thing, too, is like, it's the cold weather's got to have an impact on ball speed coming off the face, right? In the summertime, when it's like 82 degrees in this garage, I'm really curious to see what happens with the driver. I feel like we'll be cranking and we'll get that swing speed up above 120 again. So I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Zach, Abram, thank you for swinging back in, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully your training's going good. You have to let me know when your next tournament is. Let me know what you guys are working on in between. And if you get to play on a sim or go out and play, and if you get some good weather somewhere. But I appreciate it, guys. Have a fantastic night. And I'll be back on Wednesday. Wednesday we'll play again. If you're still hanging around, Zach, I'll play a Michigan course for you on Wednesday. I think we got one. So I'll play one of the Michigan courses. I'll see what we have available. And then maybe we pick like maybe a course overseas. We'll play one overseas and see what we got. Play 2 new courses. We've got 70 to get through. We have not come anywhere close to all of them. So appreciate it, guys. Have a great night. I'll catch you guys on Monday. Today's Monday. Wednesday. I'll see you on Wednesday.